Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see about the major tenets and frequently asked questions about moral approach. The major tenets are: the moral approach investigates the effects of literature has on readers as moral beings, based on what improves and enriches human lives. It is concerned with human character and behavior and looks at text as combinations of various moral qualities, questions how literature is influenced by plot, character, ideas, and style, views the work through a particular philosophy or discerns or interprets a work in the philosophy in which it is based, looks at how the work influenced or was influenced by the idea of the time, views the ideas in a work in relation to ideas found elsewhere, considers individual morality and social morality, takes into account various factors like individual relativism, situational relativism, cultural relativism, and moral absolutism, emphasizes due respect for others in all grounds, evaluates the goodness of human beings which results in good life, elaborates that everything in nature has a purpose, points out that everyone comprising society has or should have a purpose or fulfill a contributory role, validates that God as the creator of human beings is the ultimate source of morality. And the frequently asked questions are: what is moral approach? A moral approach focuses individuals, couples, families, and professionals on a moralistic definition of relationship, life, and family processes that presumes a moral ascendancy of one value system over others, or as the individual or partner or family members' idealized model demands. What is the debate over moral approach? The debate over the purpose of literature stretches back to ancient days. Plato wrote in Republic that literature's purpose is to instruct the audience in morality. Aristotle, although he was Plato's student, resolutely disagreed and believed literature was an experience for the audience. For example, feeling catharsis through a heroic tragic downfall. These ancient approaches to literature are still debated today. What is the duty of the critic? It is the critic's duty to determine the moral tendency of literary works and to judge them on that basis. The greatest critics are discriminators between the false and the true, the deformed and the normal, preachers of harmony and proportion and order, prophets of the religion of taste. What is the strong opinion of Babbitt in Genius and Taste? Babbitt establishes the opinion that literature must help us recognize the reality of evil and the necessity of controlling our impulses, and argues that literature that does not abide by standards leads to self-indulgence and moral degeneration. How do critics attach significance to moral approach? Critics take a moral or philosophical approach, usually describe or evaluate a work in terms of the ideas and values it contains. This often means examining a work's ideas and values, both those expressed directly by the narrator or character and those implied by the overall design and content in relation to a particular ethical, philosophical, or religious system. How does Spingarn view genius? If genius, according to the primitivist, is something purely expressive, a spontaneous temperamental overflow, taste as he views it, is likewise at the opposite pole from the taste of the neoclassicist. Voltaire failed to do justice to certain writers, Shakespeare for example, who were outside the strict neoclassical convention. According to the new doctrine, the critic should cease to be thus exclusive and become comprehensive and sympathetic. This is an important half-truth, though perhaps no half-truth since the beginning of the world has ever been so overworked. For it is not enough, as Spingarn wants to believe, that the critic should ask what the creator aimed to do and whether he has fulfilled his aim. He must also ask whether the aim is intrinsically worthwhile. If you have any more questions about moral approach, please do ask in the comment. I will answer it in the next video. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Like this video and share it with your friends. Thank you.